points behind Celtic is bad enough, but to be 9 points behind Aberdeen at this stage of the season as well, 10 games in, it's not good enough. And I think that there is many factors that has led to the way that Rangers are playing right now and everything else behind the scenes, but somebody needs to get a grip of the football club from top to bottom. It's been, you go back a few years ago now since Rangers won the league, and you've got to say the decline has started from then, not being able to go and kick on. I think there's been many people within that working environment that could have done better. Who is making the decisions? Because right now it's no good enough. You listen to people speaking about the impact that sacking another manager, but if it's not the right man, then you need to try and find the next man. You can't just continue to plod on, because right now that's what Rangers are doing. Everything's a plod on the pitch. It's slow and everything off it. And I just look at Philip Clement. He came in and you've got to say there was a freshness about him. I thought he spoke really well to the media. He was clear on his message he wanted to say. Whereas the last 3-4 months, it's just been a total opposite person to what it was when he first arrived. A lot of people tell me that he signed a new contract. It's irrelevant. As I said, I don't think the release clause or the termination will be more than what it was, whether it was in a 2-year contract, a 3-year, a 4-year, or a 5-year. It doesn't matter. The release clause will be what it was. I get the fact that winning games of football breeds confidence and you can communicate better with people, but looking for excuse after excuse, Rangers fans don't want to hear. They've sat and watched it, they can see it. They don't want to hear, we're unlucky, it was one of our best or one of our better performances of the season. I think when you look back at it, if that was one of the better ones, I wouldn't have liked to have seen the worst ones. The recruitment has been very poor in the past, it's been very poor right now. Philip Clement was speaking last night about getting to another transfer window. If that's all you can look for to get to another transfer window, to bring in more recruitment, to recruit more players that have failed to deliver, there's nothing to suggest this is going to get any better. And you can only look at what's going on right now and then judge it from there. And it is a million miles off where it needs to be. There's probably Rangers fans out there thinking to themselves, the last thing we want to do is actually beat Motherwell, because even if you get, we're bad enough losing to Aberdeen, but if you go to Celtic and there's another cup final defeat right now, something has to change, because whatever you say, it's not working.